My biggest fear was that we weren't going to find a place and it wasn't going to be as good as our current situation that we were in, and it just wasn't going to work out for us.
The biggest challenge looking for a house online was the distance. There were two things actually: the distance from where we lived, which is in Metro West Boston, and then my husband being on board with the timing of what we wanted to do. There is a family house in Yarmouth, and we weren't quite sure we were going to land with that. And it was just my desire to be near the ocean, my desire to be, where the water is, and so we just went through that process.
My biggest fear was that we were seeking to get more room, more space, all this stuff, check off the list. We're going to get in over our heads a little too much.
One of the differences was that you told me that you could sell my house without me having to rearrange my whole life and living circumstance.
I'm still worried that I wouldn't find a house that I loved and that we could stay in for a long period of time and grow old there and raise our kids there, sort of thing. But yeah, somehow, some way, it all worked out.
So I think when I got serious and wanted to really buckle down and look for a house on the Cape, it was when I had some other real estate that sold in a different city that was simply an investment. And I wanted not only an investment, but part of a lifestyle for myself and my family.
I was worried that we weren't going to find the right neighborhood, the price range that we were in. I just wasn't sure that we were going to make the move into a better location.
I think for me, the final tipping point for getting to the part where I said, let's make an offer, was really one that I knew my price point, I knew what I wanted, I knew where I wanted to be. It all came together for me.
As you explained it to me, it seemed overly simplified. You seemed to be more than confident. I think you knew that you needed a certain type of trust from a person and that you were willing to work for that.
Customer service, bar none. Attention to detail, that sense of knowing and understanding your customer. I totally get the part where you say, and Laura has said to me, what else can we do for you? Just let us know. Here's another idea. What about this? And it really just started that thought process for me in saying, this is where you need to be. And I came to that decision myself ultimately, but it was through your guidance that got me there, without a doubt.
There's a comfort level for us right in the beginning, when we had our first meeting.
Right.
And then we knew going forwards that we were in the right hands and that we were going to eventually find the house that was right for us. So.
Right. And we completely trusted you with putting your house on the market at this amount. It sold in 6 days above asking price. It was everything from the beginning. It just kind of all fell into place, and it was very flawless how it all happened.
I certainly would recommend that anyone hook up with you, do the quick sale. We got the best price possible in this market. I'm thoroughly satisfied with all of your staff. Every one of you have been responsive to my questions, have answered and followed up my phone calls, have explained to me things that I had no concept of with respect to selling a home. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, it's a very happy ending. We're all very happy. We're in our dream home. Our house sold. We walked away from it very happily. We worked with Danny Griffin, the absolute real estate genie. And we honestly couldn't be happier.
I'm happy that now I'm a Griffin.
Lindsay, myself, and the boys, we are in the place we're meant to be. We are happy that we are Griffins.